I'm so happy to meet you again. Today, I will have to start a new lesson. Since we have finished with the drama, the importance of being earnest, I have to try or I have to start the explanation of the prose. All right. And we have to learn the Time Machine novel entitled The Time Machine. Is it clear? It's in your book literature. But before that, we have to define the meaning of a prose, and we have to give a brief definition for a prose, and then we will try to write in more details concerning the basic elements and the basic components for writing a novel or a story. And this is actually, you know, this from previous, you have a prior idea, I think, concerning this topic. Okay, so simply, how can we define a prose? As how can we define a prose, please? What do we mean by prose? Prose. What is prose? Yes?
Mr. When you act on a stage?
No, this is not on a stage. This is for a drama play. This is for a drama play, Anis al-Malai. Muhammad Ali Jaburi, yes.
Prose is like poetry?
No, it's not like poetry. So,
oh wait, is it written text that isn't poetry, like novels?
Very good, that's it. So simply we said that literature is just the composition of the three types, or literature is of the three types. We have poetry, drama, and prose. So these three types represent literature in general. We have finished with the drama, the importance of being earnest for this semester. Now we will have to try prose. And we have the example of the Time Machine. So prose is the composition, or let us say it's the writing of novels, fictions, short stories, and so on and so forth. This is the meaning of prose. Is it clear, please?
Yes.
Understood? Fatma Al-Ghafri, Maliha.
Yes, Mister.
All right. Fine. So now, please, you will have to open your notebooks. A new lesson, a new date, a new lesson, introducing prose and taking the Time Machine as an example for this semester. Because at the end of the year, the final exam, you will be given Time Machine. All right. So let's start. Let's start now. Open your notebooks. Yes, first.
Poem, yes.
Not poem first, not poem. This is a prose.
Okay, Mr.
Fine.
Literature.
Yes, literature.
Okay, fine.
So,
Fine, Mr.
write the date. Today is 19, as you know. 19/4/2021. Literature introducing prose. Literature. Introducing prose. Introducing prose. Introducing the prose. Time Machine as an example. Time Machine as an example. The Time Machine as an example. Time Machine as an example. As an example. Simply. Is the board clear, please? Is it clear?
Yes.
All of you?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead, yalla. That's the title. Subtitle now, introducing prose. Or definition, sorry. Right? Simple. Title, definition. Definition of prose. Definition of prose. Yes. Go ahead. Definition of a prose. Shall I continue?
Yes.
Yeah. So as I said, prose is all writing or the writing of novels, short stories, and fiction, and so on. Prose, prose is any kind. Prose is any kind of written text of written text that isn't poetry. It means there's a difference, complete difference between a prose and poetry. That isn't poetry. Yeah. The most common type of prose, the most common types of prose are the most common types of prose are novels. We have the writing of novels, comma, short stories and fictional stories. Short stories, short.
Mister, I can't see.
Okay, just wait. Short stories. We have also the types. We have also the examples of biographies. We have also other sorts like other sorts like biographies, we have biographies, memoir, diaries, and so on. Memoir, diaries, and so on. Diaries and so on and so forth. Diaries and so on and so forth.
Mister, can you close the curtain behind you?
Yes, I will. Is it clear now, Hamadan?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead, Faisal. Sorry, please. Someone is waiting, I think.
Mister, the second line. Text that
Prose
isn't
is-
poetry.
Listen to me. Prose, look. Prose is any kind of written text that isn't poetry. It means it's different of poetry. The most common types of prose are novels, short stories. We have also other sorts like biographies, memoirs, diaries, and so on and so forth. All right? Clear now?
Yes, Mr. Yes, Alhamdulillah, thanks.
Okay. Maliha, Nada, Fatma.
Yes, Mr. It's clear.
Okay. Yalla.
Mister, it's we also have not we have also
We have also what? Yeah, we have also
We have to-
other sorts.
We
Other
also
sorts.
have, Mr.
It's the same. We have also, or we also have same. Okay, so
As you like, Habibi.
Sultan,
Yes, Mr.
clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mr. We also have other what?
Other sorts, other types, other kinds, other examples, I mean. Other sorts,
Yes.
okay?
Okay, Hayati.
SE.
Yes, not SE, SORTS.
Okay.
Okay, Nadine? Yes. We have also other sorts like biographies, memoirs, diaries. Yes, like this.
Mr. Like what?
Like biographies. Biographies. This word is biographies, memoirs, diaries, and so on and so forth, etc. Or just full stop here, no need. Just write full stop, that's it. Jaburi,
Yes, sir.
is it clear, Jaburi?
It's clear.
Fine. Let me continue. Abdurrahman Khatri,
Yes, Mr.
how are you, Khatri?
Good, Mr. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. So here we are explaining, we are talking about the writing of prose, Abdurrahman Khatri, since we are going to analyze a novel entitled The Time Machine. Is it clear?
Yes, Mr.
Okay. So let me continue. So write the date Abdurrahman Khatri, as you can see, sorry, and the title. Introducing prose, The Time Machine as an example, and write the date, 1904. Let me continue.
Mister,
Yes,
do you know Joe?
sorry,
Do you know Joe?
I don't hear you.
Do you know Joe?
Who is Joe?
Joe Mama.
Shihab, I don't understand you. Go ahead, take notes. Prose written in complete sentences. Prose is written in complete sentences. Prose is written in complete sentences. Complete sentences. The prose is written in complete sentences and organized in paragraphs. And organized in paragraphs. In paragraphs. And
Mister, we
organized-
write it in the same paragraph.
Yeah, same, continue, same definition. All right? And organized in paragraphs and focuses on plot. And focuses in on plot and characters Definitely, it's very important to talk about the plot and the characters and the relation between them. Since the plot or the characters are those who perform the action, and as a result, they develop the plot. or the play of a part and parcel for the development and the flow of the plot. That's why there is a relation, a deep relation between the characters and the plot. When we say the plot, it means the events of the story or of the novel. We will understand this in details. And focuses on the plot and characters. Yes, we can take, for example, all right, Moby Dick is an example of a prose. Moby Dick is an example of, let us say, the time machine, between inverted commas, the time machine, the time machine, the time machine is an example of a prose. The Time Machine by Herbert George Wells. The Time Machine by H.G. Wells is an example. Of a prose. Is an example of a prose. Is an example of a prose. All right, dears.
Mr.
Yes.
Mister, it's an example of what?
Is an
Mr.
example.
is Pride and Prejudice a prose?
Yeah. Pride and Prejudice is a prose. The Hard Times also is a prose. The Time Machine, Moby Dick, these are prose. All of them. All right.
Yes.
Do you have any questions, girls? Hasna, Rahma, Nadine, Nada Khalid.
No, teacher.
Fine. Okay. Yeah. Abdurrahman Khatri.
Yes, mister.
Are you taking notes, please?
Yes, mister.
Yeah, you will start from this part, then move to the next one. We start writing the definition of prose, as you can see. Defining prose.
Mister,
Yes, please. Yes. Who called me? Yes, any question? Okay, have you finished, please?
yes.
Yes, mister.
All right, I will have to clean the first part. All right. Yes. Yes, now let's see the different parts or the different constituent parts of a prose. It means what makes a novel or a prose, or a short story. What are the different constituent parts?
What is the question?
Sorry, Shukuri?
I said, what is the question?
What are the different constituent parts of a prose?
Introduction?
No, the different elements. The elements which constitute.
Character?
Yes. Yeah, what else?
Time and place. The
Yes,
setting.
Settings.
Yes, very good. So if I want to write a given novel or a fiction, I have to focus on three basic elements. We have the characters, the setting, and events. All of them are very important in writing a given prose. So the basic elements of a prose. Another subtitle, the basic elements of prose. The basic elements of prose. The basic elements, what are they?
Characters, setting, and plot.
So let me, yeah. Have you finished with the second part, please?
Yes.
Yes.
Rayyan Ba Umar. Rayyan. Fatma Al-Ghafri.
Yes, Mister.
Have you finished, Fatma Al-Ghafri?
Yeah.
All right. Abdurrahman Khatri.
Yes, Mister.
Finished? Okay. Let me clean. Yes. So this is the subtitle, the basic elements of a prose. Simply looks like a graph. Let's say here, prose fiction, prose fiction. Or let's say prose. What do we have? We have the characters. Prose. We have the characters.